heart care, and lifestyle diseases. Today we will discuss about diabetes. What is diabetes? How it occurs? Its recent advances in the management and its reversal. When blood sugar when blood sugar goes above the normal limits, it is too high for and it causes effects on the body and it appears in urine and cause other bad effects. One is labeled having diabetes. When a person eats a food, it is digested and from carbohydrates, monosaccharides in the form of majority glucose and fructose. Carbohydrates are converted during the digestion into glucose and fructose mainly, while proteins are digested into amino acids and fats are digested into the triglycerides and glycerol. All these substances come into the blood, are absorbed, and the glucose levels of the blood increase. The brain senses the high glucose levels and sends the signal to the pancreas for release of insulin hormone. And this released insulin acts on the peripheral organs, including liver. It acts on the liver and insulin binds with insulin receptors, and that this process opens the glucose channels into the liver cells, and hence glucose is transported into the liver, and these liver cells store it in the form of lipids, fats. Glucose in the cells is converted into the fats and stored in the cells. And it occurs, it happens for a long, long time. And the liver and peripheral organs are thus the dump house for the glucose. And time reads, liver sends signals to the brain that the stores and cells are full. They cannot accommodate further sugar into the cells. The size of the liver also increases and the weight also increases. And the process of eating and digestion or fermentation occurs. People usually don't wait for appetite. It's the timing of eating. They go for eating time based. When this process continues over years, people take food and the monosaccharides like glucose and fructose, they are absorbed in the bloodstream and brain senses the high levels of glucose and orders pancreas, beta cells of Langerhans for the release of insulin. Sorry. This insulin, hence released, causes resistance over the period of time. And this insulin acts on the peripheral organs, including liver. Liver says brain sends signals to the brain that its cells cannot accommodate further glucose into the cells. But the brain says there is an, it is an emergency. We have to do something. Liver says that I am full. I cannot accommodate further sugar. So, brain sends the signals at higher level to the pancreas for release of further insulin. And at further insulin levels, high levels of insulin, liver is made to respond to the insulin to lower the glucose levels in the blood. This process continues. At some time, liver stops this process of responding. What happens? The glucose level in the blood increases, and this glucose also appears in urine. Size of liver increases, it compresses the adjacent organs, particularly heart. The size of human beings increase with time. This disease actually can be reversed if we empty the organs. By this process, in this disease, fat accumulates into the liver and pancreas that cause problem. Sugar particularly occurs when fat is deposited into the liver and pancreas. Person having fat in the pancreas and the liver may present with sugar. One treatment is to increase the expenditure of calories and eat less. This management of the disease occurred in the world, all over the world, over many, many years. And this treatment failed ultimately. The thing is, sure shot treatment for these diseases. It's not mandatory for the people to reduce the calories and increase the expenditure. If the patients have problem in knees, they cannot do exercise or exert with full body weight, they can do exercise for the expenditure of extra calories with half body weight, with cycling in the gym or fitness center or some other exercises with one third of body weight. They can go for it. Take the normal calories they are used to, they take, but increase the expenditure. And for the deficient, if somebody is having the requirement of 2000 calories, he should expend the used calories out. He should spend the calories 2500. That guy will be deficient with 500 calories. These 500 calories has to be fulfilled by the body. Body will take it from ketosis. This is one method. Second method is go for intermittent fasting. That is uh, for the feasibility, at the feasibility, they can do it for, they can go for it. For example, if we are taking tea at 6 p.m. in the night, 6 p.m. in the night, and breakfast at 8 p.m. Don't go for dinner or snacks in between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. Next day, body will adopt to ketosis. Go into ketosis. It's an easy method. This causes increase of the energy half-space of the particular cell, mitochondrion. Number of mitochondrion is increased. For example, liver cells have mitochondria of order of 1000 to 2000. If they increase the number of mitochondria, this happens if they increase from 2000 to 3000. This happens gradually with intermittent fasting, going into ketosis. Gradually they can go for it. They can go for longer fasts later on, like 18 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours, 24 hours, then increasing 30 hours, then 40 hours, then 48 hours. The number of mitochondria A number of mitochondria per cell are increased. This causes the use of extra calories and extra energy. The body goes in the state of autophagy, and that is actually good. They reduce inflammation in the body. Glucose is the main culprit for the inflammation in the body. Better to shift the metabolism from glucose to ketone bodies. This is therapeutic fasting. Ketosis causes a problem. It fluctuates weekly. It causes headache. It causes blackouts. It causes pain in the joints. It causes uric acid to rise. It causes uric acid stones in the kidney. Treatment for that is use lemon, use electrolytes, potassium, magnesium. This causes things uric acid not to rise. Lemon is an acid in the strong intestines. When it reaches the bloodstream, it becomes basic. It has been seen that lemon, when it reaches bloodstream, it has alkaline nature. It dissolves the uric acid crystals, whether in the form of joints or in the form of uric acid stones in the kidney. All over the world, there are many people who have reversed actually the diabetes, who have reversed the fat in the deposition in the liver and pancreas. Ultrasound sometimes cannot detect fat in the liver. One should go for fibroscan if it doesn't show. On the fibroscan, you can detect minute levels of fat liver. Extend the fast, go for prolonged fast if it allows. If it causes a problem, then break the fast. Go for next time. Go for extended fast once a month and fast intermittently every Monday and Thursday, as advised by our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. During fasting, you can drink water. You can use apple cider vinegar in the water. It's very useful. You can use green tea without sugar and milk. You can use black tea without milk and sugar. It actually do not break the fast. If it causes shivering or something like blackouts, bleeding of vision, your glucose level, you should monitor your glucose level, see, check it. If it falls below 110, then go for it. Doctors advise go for chocolates. chocolate, keep the candy ready in the pocket, or go for teaspoon of sugar that will readily raise the blood sugar level. Recent studies advise use proteins in the meals regularly. These proteins in the form of pea proteins, chana, dal, or dal proteins in every meal you like, every meal you take, because these proteins really cause the release of glucagon, and glucagon insulin decrease the blood sugar level and cause the symptoms. Glucagon will prevent this effect from occurring. Glucagon actually raises the blood sugar level. Adjust your medication until you are medication free. The things that help in the diabetes or potassium, vitamin D levels, vitamin D, intake of vitamin D, intake of potassium, vitamin B1, fiber, magnesium, chromium, and MCT oils, medium chain triglycerides, for example, coconut oil and palm oil, butyric acid, butter. These may help. These will definitely help in your blood sugar because it is actually a problem of lifestyle. Medium chain triglycerides have a different effect. They repair your liver and butyric acid repair your GIT. Drugs we use in the diabetes actually these are drugs usually on 3 days we use. Those who increase the glucose level, who increase the insulin level, like bigonides, they cause pancreas to release extra insulin on the insulin receptors and get rid of extra sugar in the bloodstream. Other drugs like metformin, they directly act on liver. They cause increase the sensitivity of insulin receptors to open the channels for glucose for deposition into the cells and insulin shots we have to take. But what the actually problem with these drugs is We have to increase them day by day, and they don't get rid of extra sugar in the body. They cause it to deposit somewhere else in the body and apparently show the normal levels in the blood. The main thing is get rid of sugar deposition in the body, and that is why emptying the organs that we can do by shifting the metabolism from sugar to ketone bodies and increasing the machinery in the cells, number of machinery, number of mitochondria, increase my number of mitochondria to use this extra surplus glucose and ketone bodies. And it has been seen with, with prolonged fasting, extending up to 3-4 days. The basic metabolism, metabolic rate increases by 10%, and that may be the solution for, for hypoactive thyroids also. Let me leave you with a note that it's better to be go into the ketosis, controlled ketosis, than to use inflammatory fuel like glucose and fructose. They cause inflammation in the body, and that is problematic. That is actually the base for every disease. That's all for today. Please share, like, and subscribe. Comment on this video. You will see me in next video. I will be live. Thank you.